Hey everybody, I am so excited to be filming tonight because I'm sitting here with a dear friend of mine and I've known her for a couple of years and she has an absolutely amazing story. And I'm excited that she is going to share that story with you tonight. And let me get this camera turned around here so you can see her and have her share her incredible experiences. So everybody, this is Amy. Amy, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Amy Talbot.
Awesome. Amy, why don't you, where does your story begin?
Pretty much when I was a kid, I was always called, fatty, fatty, fat, fat, and, some harsh names. I really wasn't the most skinniest child in school or anything, and it was a struggle. And when growing up, it was really hard at home. And, well, the first time with my problems that I have now, I was 16 and I had my first complete kidney shutdown. My mom took me into the ER and the doctor told her if I would have came in 24 hours later, I would have been dead. My kidneys totally shut down. I was very, very dehydrated. And I was in the hospital, and I was hospitalized for that. And then when I was 21, I got pregnant with my first daughter, Lovnia. And the pregnancy was kind of weird. My blood pressure was out of whack. They couldn't get it under control. Well, no one knew what was going on until my doctor said, hey, your blood pressure's too high. Guess what? You're having your baby today. And I said, okay, let's do it. Well, after I had her and everything got calmed down and found out that her lungs collapsed and she had to go be taken to another hospital, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't go until the doctor came in and told me, hey, you have a kidney disease. It's called IgA nephropathy, and later I found it's called Berg's disease. I was in shock. I really didn't know what to do or what to expect, and years went by. Let's just say I really wasn't taking care of myself. I packed the pounds on big time, to where I had no idea who I was when I looked in the mirror.
What was your highest weight?
I honestly can't say, but I know I was pushing up to the 300s. My skin, I'm not showing you my skin.
Okay, I won't ask.
It literally looks like Freddy Krueger went to my stomach. Then 2009, the best year ever. In September, I got a phone call. And it was the best phone call ever. It was the hospital with the transplant team. And they called me up and they said, hey, Amy, guess what? You're number 2. Come to the hospital. You're getting a transplant, hopefully. 20 minutes later, I got that same phone call. Says, get your butt down here, baby. That is your kidney. It was mine. That kidney saved my life. I got to live for my daughter.
So Amy, I know that you're talking about this new kidney, but I also know that you were on dialysis for a long time. How long were you on dialysis for?
4 dreadful years.
Oh, wow.
I hated that place. Let's just say the last day I was there, I literally said, I'm never coming back. To the lady next to me, said, I am tired of being here. And I guess it was a prompting from the Lord because I never did go back.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you didn't have to go back. So let's move forward. You're talking about you've got your kidney transplant. You've kind of got this new lease on life. And tell me what happened next. Where are you at next?
After the transplant, the whole team of doctors and nurses came in and said, okay, You need to learn names, generic names, the colors of each generic name to make sure that my body is taking the right, what are they called? Anti-rejection meds. And if I took something different, it wouldn't work right. With taking so many of those meds, with every meds, there's side effects. A lot of those side effects gave me constipation. Numerous. I thought I was in so much pain. Like there was something internally wrong with me. Well, come to find out, I go through the MRI little donut screen and I'm constipated. It was frustrating. It's like, I'm always constipated, but I just like, fix it, people, but it never got fixed.
So what did the doctor tell you had to do anything after you got your transplant specifically?
Lose all the weight that I put on. I struggled so hard with losing that. I had diarrhea, constipation with what I tried to lose weight with, give me diarrhea. It was just a nonstop. It was very, very bad on my depression. I fell into a depression where at times I would think I was better off and my mom could raise my kid. But I knew that wasn't fair to her because I loved that little girl so much because she was mine. And now she's 12. Well, in my storyline, I had the transplant, had bad depression, journeys down the road. I hit some rocks. Gained more weight, lost weight, got defeated with the weight. Oh, I got divorced. That was a big one. And the hard part about being divorced is he left me at my biggest point to raise our daughter by myself, which I have been doing since then. And the hugeness of myself, I could not play with my daughter. My depression was bad because I was big. I didn't think I was good enough for anybody because I was huge.
Sounds like just a real emotional roller coaster, not helped by outside situations.
It was just one thing piled onto another, and it just, I felt drowned. It was intense. But I got through it.
Tell us about, I know that you've got 2 daughters. Tell us about your second daughter.
Oh. Well, my second daughter, I found out I was having her December of 2014. Having her, she's my miracle baby, having her on a transplant and taking transplant meds. She was born June 24th, 2015, blonde, blue eyes, and healthy as can be. No problems whatsoever.
That's incredible. Absolutely awesome.
It was a blessing.
So I know that at one point in time, you were introduced to an incredible company who created incredible products.
Yes.
That's the thing that we have in common and how we met.
Yes.
Why don't you tell me how you were introduced that? How did that come into your life?
My mom came to me pretty much because right after I had her, I got so depressed that I literally sat there and fed my feelings. I sat on my bed and I did not care. And so my mom introduced me to Avicay. Welcome to Avicay. Get off your butt. You're going to lose some weight. And I did. The challenges were hard. There were mornings I did not want to work out. But she said, if you want to lose the weight, put your clothes on, get your shoes on, and meet me in the front room.
Your mom's also not exactly a mom that you can tell no to, right?
I did it anyways. There were no days I did not miss. You know, round 1, I had struggles. I lost weight, but nobody knew.
So what's this round? Before we go too much further, what's this round? You say round 1. What was round 1 of what?
The clean and lean challenges. Round 1, clean and lean.
Awesome.
I had pneumonia the whole time, but that did not stop me at all. I had no idea till afterwards I had it, so I thought it was just struggles of myself. I pushed through it anyways. I ended up in the hospital, but it was okay. I didn't want to stop. Okay, and then round 2 of clean and lean, I entered again. It was during the summer. I ended up having E. coli and very bad UTIs. So I ended up in the hospital round 2. I lost some weight. It was great. Then in round 3, I really pushed it. I did not have any hospital stays, which I was mostly proud of, because accomplishment on my hand. The products work.
Tell me about how you felt on the products versus to how you were feeling before.
I actually had no constipation. I had regular poops every day. It's like,
as you guys can tell, we talk about poop openly around here.
We love poop. It's like, ding, it's poop time. Time to go.
But when you've been constipated for so long and struggled with it for so long, that's seriously,
it's exciting.
You know that commercial, the Cholesterol Downs commercial, where the guy goes in the elevator, tells everyone, my cholesterol's down, and then he goes out, goes to his office, my cholesterol's down. It's like that. You come in, you're like, I pooped
today. Guess what? I pooped 3 times.
The craziness of us all, right?
Yes.
So, what about your sleep? I know that you told me one time that you weren't sleeping and it was horrible, and then you were sleeping. So, did those products help with your sleep?
I was, let's see, when was that? Probably when I was on transplant lists and I was doing dialysis. I could not sleep for nothing. And so my doctors pretty much said, well, I think you might have anxiety and very, very bad insomnia. And I'm like, okay. Well, they put me on trazodone, and it was the highest max trazodone you can get. And it was like a horse tranquilizer. Well, since I've been on the products, I rarely take it anymore. The Bliss is my best friend. It is nowhere. It is with me. It's in my purse. It's next to my bed. Plus the Calm.
Oh yeah, those 2 things are amazing. They're amazing.
They are 2 and 2 together. Sometimes. They're always in my pocket.
So tell me about your total weight loss. How much have you lost? So you did 3 rounds of clean and lean last year.
Yes.
So over the course of 1 year.
2017 clean and lean.
How much did you lose over the course of the total year?
I lost 109 pounds, which that is how much my 12-year-old daughter weighs.
You literally lost an entire person.
Yes.
How does that feel?
I'm a totally different person now. I am energetic. I talk about the products, not really the products, but I talk about my weight loss, about how happy I am, how I am so thankful that Avicide came into my life, that transformed me to the person that I wanted to be so many years ago. That I'm happy again. And I'm happy being alone. Single.
So incredible.
Raising 2 kids.
It's an incredible feeling to feel that happy with your circumstances.
I don't care if I win any of the challenges. All I know is I'm so thankful that I've lost this weight off my back, that I am so thankful that now I can say that since my transplant has repaired itself from taking these products, 3%, that I can honestly think in the back of my mind, I'm going to live longer. I'm going to watch my kids get married. I want to see grandkids. Before Avicide, I don't think I could have done it. because my transplant was going downhill. My depression was going downhill, and I was about ready to give up. But thank you, Abase.
So you said that your transplant is healing itself. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I asked my doctor, can I take these meds? And, well, not meds, my bad. Can I take these products? I brought in the booklet. He looked through it. He said yes.
So the doctor said that you could take these products, and you're stubborn enough. You would just take the products anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I told him I wasn't going to stop him. It's making me lose weight.
So
Yeah.
you had your lab tests one time, and then you went back to the doctor and had lab tests again.
My platelets in my blood got low. And so my mom said, hey, try these. Balance. Well, let's just say in 1 week of taking Balance, it lifted my platelets up that he was like shocked. How did you do this? Well, beforehand, he told me to eat kale.
Oh, wow.
Eat kale. Ugh. I did kale shakes. I choked those suckers down. And these were kale shakes without indulgence in it. So, of course, it tasted nasty.
Oh, man. The things we do for our health, right?
Right. It smelled bad. It tastes bad. Nothing about it was good.
Well, awesome.
No.
Your kidneys has repaired itself by 3%, or 3 points, and you're just on the way up from here, it sounds like.
There's nowhere down. It's up. Up, up, and up.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, Amy, thank you for taking this time to tell us your story, because it's truly inspirational, and I know that it'll help a lot of people. If you guys have any questions on anything that we've talked about here, you can direct message me, and I will link you up with Amy, because she's an incredibly inspiring woman. And we will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Peace out.